Good evening to one all. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to one and all. So, botany is the important component to get the seat in MBBS and as well as to get the seat in AIMS, prestigious AIMS colleges. So, how to get the score in botany? This will be explained by our long-term faculty members, definitely legendary faculty members, Rohini Gupta madam and KVR sir. Please come, sir. Please come, madam. Both. Okay. First, you can introduce yourself, madam, and sir. After that, sir also. Then after, one by one.
Myself, Rohini Gupta. So I am botany faculty here. KVR sir is even
hello. Good evening.
Botany lecturer. So both of us will handle today's session. Sir is going to explain you for the tips and the very valuable tips for that your next upcoming session for +1 botany. I will handle for +2. Meanwhile, I am handing over the session to KVR sir first.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, friends. Very good evening. This is your KVR sir, having 23 years experience in teaching botany. So I'm basically a South Indian, but having vast experience in North India only. I joined here Chaitanya long-term campus couple of years back, and today I am here to explain you and how this botany. When you search a funny definition of botany in Google, it will come something like root and shoot explained in Greek and Latin. Some different definitions are anyhow. So let us make our session start today. How to get very good marks in botany, and recent paper has explained, has revealed that the botany importance, more than 60 questions are from the botany part. It's a very good impact even after deletion of certain chapters or topics from botany. More than around 58 questions have appeared in 2023 paper. So I would like to share a couple of my experiences which will be useful to you when you coming for this long-term program, YGA and YGA missile programs for the year 2024. And few of our So this is the class 11 botany contents living world, one of the shortest lesson having 1 or 2 questions weightage. Biological classification 2 to 3 questions. Plant kingdom definitely 4 questions, and morphology of the plants, it's also having 2 to 3 questions weightage. Anatomy after deletion of the last part, that is secondary growth in plants, secondary growth in dicotyledon plants, even though it is standing its own importance. And now the cell biology. So how the peculiar line that has given in 2020-23 paper, the membrane permeability of the inner membrane permeability of the chloroplast, it is given in cell biology. It is a very important chapter. And biomolecules, and the questions from biomolecules you can expect from the biomolecules, biochemistry, that's there in the chemistry chapter also, and even molecular biology, everywhere. It's a major topic and it's very interesting and very important chapter, biomolecules, cell cycle and cell division. Every time whenever you see the question paper, there will be one question from the cell biology, cell division, which is every time a new question, a fresh question, and very, very important question. And many times the question being asked in G0 stage, G0 stage, and what happens between 2 divisions in meiosis, pachyteny, zygoteny, different stages of cell cycle and cell division. And coming back, so after deletion of the 2 chapters, that is transport in plants and mineral nutrition, so the plant physiology appears to be reduced, but see, this thing happens like the content is reduced, but the quality of the questions definitely will increase. The photosynthesis lesson always it will have its own weightage, and respiration in plants, and finally plant growth and development, one of the lengthy lesson in plant physiology, and definitely we will expect very good questions from this part. And coming to this next, sexual reproduction in plants, principles of inheritance, molecular basis of inheritance, microbes in human welfare. After deletion of this chapter, do remember plant breeding and enhancement strategies. That part is deleted, of course, and you see this principles of biotechnology and applications of biotechnology. Of course, it is deleted. In my slide, I have added it, but still, you believe it, completely ecology part is deleted. But still, some examples it comes. Will teach there. Now, today my session is divided into 4 formulas, 4 basic formulas. So, if you are decided to come and join a long-term program, that is YJ program or YJ missile program, so 4 things you have to concentrate first. The first formula is mindset. So it's over. The NEET exam is over. The result is maybe it takes time, but your marks is plus or minus. You know whatever your marks is and what is your strategy and what is your choice and what is your chances of getting seat. It's clear. If you have decided that you won't get a seat, and come with a fresh mind, that come with a lot of hopes and dedicated and hard work mind. So decide yourself so that you are going to join in long term, and that is final. And come with a fresh mood. Don't do frustrated with that previous results. And second thing, feel that you are coming here to become a doctor. That's a strong dedication is there. Strong dedication is required. That you have to decide yourself that you are going to become a doctor through the platform of YJ program itself. And don't compare with the others. Right now, this is only the odd period. So this is the time where you will compare with your friends, where they got very good marks and might be having chances to get good seats in various colleges. But don't compare with the others. Try to aware of the competition every year. That will makes you to understand and where you have to stand in the competitive world. So that is aware of the competition every year. Don't feel that you have lost everything. That is only one chance. 2023 is one chance only you have lost, but a lot of chances are there. Give us one chance that we will make you to prepare well, and we will make you to be happy in the coming future. And I believe this blue line very much. Things became very easy when you are crazy about that thing. Well, then this is the mindset. This is what the mindset that I am expecting. That's formula number 2. That is the study strategy. So study strategy is very clear. You can see the couple of videos in YouTube. Every video says that restrict your NCERT textbook. That is fundamentally required for reading the content. If it is required, if most of the publications released in recent days, they are making questions from NCERT only. Outdated questions, outdated method, everything is vanished out. So making a perfect notes and mnemonics and shortcut. So this is very important. So you feel that Chaitanya is very big college and very senior faculty is there. Yes, of course, no doubt, we are having vast experience. We will do everything for you. It's simply you can come and sit in the class and take the classroom notes. That's enough. Maintain the regular notes from the classroom and making micro level analysis of your errors for every examination. At the end of the examination, if you have 3 or 4 questions or 5 questions, 6 questions, if you have made a mistake in biology, and no doubt at all, this sit there and do all the errors and write all errors in one material or one notes itself. Maintain the error analysis. Reading textbook theory is not only enough. Practice is also required. It's very important. You should have to understand that whenever we ask, please open textbook, you will open textbook and first page by 2 o'clock, first page by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, first page at 4 o'clock, first page. And don't do like that. Restricting to textbook content only, it's not enough. And you have to do some practice also. And more systematic daily practice planning is also required. It's very, very important. You should have to have your own planning for every day itself. What you have to do in the morning, from the since morning to the evening, you have to plan it very well, clear. And this is one of the mistake what I have observed. most of the long-term students, a random opening of the lessons. If biology study hour is there, you will come and open randomly one lesson and you will start and you will finish it properly. Of course, random opening and random reading of the content is not at all good for your future, and revision of the topics for the last 2 months is a crucial point for your success in biology for scoring 360 out of 360. It's possible. And now mindset is over, academic planning is over, and now while coming to the corporate colleges like Sri Chaitanya hostel campuses, you should also maintain some rules and regulations. That is, I mentioned under its heading communication. So have a good communication and ready to face healthy competition here in Chaitanya, and have good friends and make good friends who can support you in the absence of your faculty. They will help you to solve your problems of physics, chemistry, botany and zoology, and communicate to your parents at least twice or thrice in a week what is happening here, how you are feeling the academic program and everything here, and communicate with your parents also, and be confident to clarify the subject doubts every day. This is one of the most important common mistakes seen in every student. Every student will have a problem of shy. Why should I go to the teacher to ask this small doubt? Then the small doubts accumulated will, at the end, it will be accumulated a lot. So don't hesitate at any time. If you have a doubt, clear it as early as possible and follow the rules and regulations of the college made. It is very important. You came here to study. You came here to take a doctor's seat for the next academic year, and you should have to follow the rules and regulations made by the college, and don't use mobile phones. Avoid it and sacrifice it, the mobile phone, for 1 year. For the rest of the 70 years life, what will you going to face? Then formula number 4. How we are ready to help you here to give you our best. The Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, one of the biggest platforms in the India, which is making wonderful results every year and proving itself. So first, Sri Chaitanya is a very big platform to study NEET 2024, having most senior faculty for teaching, as well as the same teaching faculty will be available for you till the evening until 7:30 p.m. Sometimes at the end of the season will come up to 10:30. The same senior faculty will be available to you for the clarification of your doubts. And for the comfort here itself, we are provided with AC classrooms and AC hostels, and our movement will be observed every minute under CCTV, and you have to be very careful. You should be very sincere. Don't make any unwanted things here. And big source of information, Chaitanya College itself, it's a big source of information, very big source of faculty members and books, library, and very valuable material being renovated material is ready for you. And this is the whole plan for you who are getting ready to come for joining in the long-term program. And all the best, my dear students. I hope you will join here and get very good rank in the NEET for the coming examinations. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all. I invite now Rohini Gupta Madam, one of the most senior faculty in botany, teaching in biology girls sections. Madam, please welcome and finish this. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, sir, for motivating our students with your valuable suggestions and words. Let me to carry on with the botany subject we are dealing. So let me to focus now after all the points which is already discussed by KVR sir. Let me to add little bit more to that. If we will take the botany subject, its value in the NEET exam, this last question paper has proved the botany, no doubt, is having the big weightage and concerning the quality of questions what they are carrying. For that, what should be our strategy? What we should what type of mindset we should be carry on for the next upcoming months till your next NEET exam, right? Okay, now coming to the subject, if I take about the +1 and +2, the weightage of the chapters, you will find the different trends in different years, and overall as an average, if I will discuss, the most critical or very much valuable chapters which can give you the marks. That will include from +1 like morphology chapter, anatomy will be there, plant kingdom, very high weightage chapter, and even the cell, the unit of life, even the chapter cell cycle and cell division. And although the things have been related, as KVR sir already mentioned you that thing, so like a transportation chapter related from the physiology part as well as mineral nutrition. So it's becoming very much important that we should give importance to the chapters like respiration, which is left over now there, even the photosynthesis and plant growth and development, right? So the importance of these chapters from +1 I discussed based on the previous years, right? But we cannot say surely only this thing, because pattern can change a little bit, because everything is NCERT oriented and we have to go according to the NCERT trend only. And the thing is that everything is given in your NCERT book, and the pattern of the importance of the chapter will guide you that what to read first at your last moment, right? It is not like that you have to skip the other chapters which I didn't spoke, right? It means what I spoke are very, very important, and what I didn't mention that are very important, right? Means overall we should not miss anything from the NCERT book. Fine, I hope so you are understanding me. And from the +2, what chapters at the weightage was highest in the previous question papers, like it was the, and if I say overall in +2, all chapters are of very good weightage, all chapters, right? Because now they deleted the reproduction in organism, and why they deleted actually, that is linked to the other chapters as well, because deletion part is not blindly they did that, which is repeated in other chapters they deleted, or which you have covered in 10th standard little bit, it is easy, and they had deleted many criteria are there, based on that deletion happened. So it never means like we have to give a blind eye on the deleted part, but in all parts I am not saying not to learn or to read, I am saying just a specific part of that may be related to other chapters that you have to go. For example, the topic, if I quote with the living world, taxonomical aids you should not touch at all, because it is not anyway linked to any of the other topics. But if I go with the first part of that chapter, that characteristics of the living organism, that is somewhere here and there are related, like metabolism is there, reproduction criteria, that is related. So like that, we will discuss this part with you in the classes, although it is deleted in your new NCERT book, right? So which topic should be read, which topic should be avoided, that all will be guided to you people, so that you should not have chaos in your mind. One thing, right? Now coming to the next point, how we have to give importance to the chapter, how to read the chapter. NCERT, see, is a big thing in front of you. When you will open that, everything is there, and when you will open your previous year NEET questions, you will find all languages, all concepts are taken from the NCERT book only. So focus on your NCERT book, right? Read it thoroughly. Actually, the botany is the subject which deals with the words. If you will read the words more, you will get more clarity of the subject, right? Revision is like a tool in your hand. If you will sharp your tool daily, right, it will be good for you. If you will not sharp your tool, you know that what is going to happen with that, right? And in that context, I will extend my today's discussion on the botany, that how strategies building in the botany reading and learning will help you to crack your NEET exam. Okay, and keeping in the mind that this chapter was in more in weightage in this year, I will read only this chapter, I will avoid this chapter. It is not a good idea. For example, morphology is one of the chapters in the previous year question paper, it has got 7 questions. Approximately in the year 2019 NEET exam, 0 question came from the morphology. Are you getting that? So that never means 7 in that previous year make that chapter more important in 2019. It was having no question in that year, right? So I again repeat my words, giving you the point that these are important is for your last moment when you are in hurry or rushing with your revision of the topics. You have to read that topic nicely, then shift to the other chapters. Are you getting that? Okay, now NCERT book we were discussing. You have to read it very nicely. Now how to read that? Don't miss the introduction of the unit of biology book of every unit. See, there is a difference between unit and chapter. When you open your biology book, right, it will starting with the unit. Like if I am saying cell, structure and function, this is the name of unit. Under which chapters are coming? Cell, structure and function. Then means I want to say that cell, the unit of life. Unit name is cell, structure and functions, under which the chapter is the cell, the unit of life. Then is the biomolecules, then cell cycle, cell division, right? So for the introduction of unit, read the introduction nicely, every line. After that, you have scientist given over there. Read properly, the work done mainly by that scientist. Then start with your chapter. After completion of chapter, read the summary. It's very important because some concepts are written in summary, not in a chapter, right? Then after that, while reading the chapter, don't miss to read the diagram labelings, right? They will not ask you to draw the diagram, but you have to read the diagram. Like last question paper, our NEET paper, they set one question based on diagram of LS of the maize grain. There they ask the labeling regarding radicle and the colurizia. They mark it and you have to choose one of that based for the colurizia, where it is, right? So based on that, you have to answer this. Means labeling must be completely read by you. Whatever diagram, right? I am not mentioning only this only, but any diagram in +1 or +2 biology book must be read labeling by you very nicely. Then caption is given that this diagram is for what. Read that thing as well, right? So they can secure some of your marks and can save your seat, right? Then after this, if I go with the next thing, try to correlate the chapters. For example, biomolecules, the structure of DNA linked to the molecular basis of inheritance as an introductory part over there. And if I go with the topic androecium, gynoecium, you will find it will be common in sexual reproduction in flowering plant in +2 and even in morphology of flowering plant in +1, right? So they are interlinked. If you are reading morphology chapter androecium topic, try to read the single page of androecium given in the +2 book of the chapter sexual reproduction in flowering plant. This somewhat help you to avoid the confusion. And if you are reading first time, then read it only from one chapter first of all, then don't go with such type of practice. Read one chapter very nicely, have a good knowledge, have a good command on that. Any confusion, even sir said you, KVR sir just mentioned you, communication must be there, right? You should not have any phobia with any of the lecturers. You should come with your doubt, clarify that in time. If you are not clarify means you are piling up a tension on your mind. More you will relax your mind, more you will do better. And NEET is all about saving of energy and time. More you will save energy, more you will save time. I think so you will crack very easily, right? This is the little bit a tip for you for that botany topic or the whatever chapters will come over there to deal with that, right? Then some topics are a little bit tough, examples are more, then we will help you out with the mnemonics, right? Or some diagrams will help us to overcome that problems. When you will come, definitely we will overcome that part as well. Then after this, if I go with the deleted part, like I already mentioned, reproduction organism, and in +2 I am talking about, and even a strategies chapter have been deleted. but you will find in a strategies chapter tissue culture have been given, but tissue culture now it have been added in the biotechnology application part, right? So my suggestion is that keep your new NCERT book update with you before joining. It should be there, and don't discard your old NCERT books as well. Keep it as a guideline for you, because you have put your heart and soul last year if you're LT student, if you're listening to me. And for the newcomer, it's okay if you are having the +1 or +2 new NCERT book only, right? But for LT student, I recommend you must keep both the books with you, old NCERT book as well as the new NCERT book, both for +1 and +2. It will help you for the future. So this is some of the guidelines I have put together for +1 and +2 altogether. I hope so you can understand the value of your botany in the NEET, and how you will prepare, what should be your strategy in the full year. More we have to discuss. There's a very limited time, we are talking in a few words, but later when we will meet in the class related to the situation, related to the topic, more we can talk on such type of thing. Or personally, if you have any doubt regarding any of the topics, how to prepare, how to learn separately in study hours, even you can consult your teachers, right? So subject teachers, you must be linked with them. That's all, and good luck for all of you. Maintain your patience and persistence of your hard work. Hope we will bring again our good result with the bright colors shown earlier by the Sri Chaitanya. All the best, my dear student. Thanks a lot.